Surprise! Yeah, this is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. I said I'd be back. This is 69'n Saturdays here on YouTube. YouTube Live on Shango TV, baby. Okay, and I am back. I'm gonna get into some Q&A. Okay, right now nobody is actually in this chat just yet. The room does fill up very fast. J Lo, all right. Que tu ta, Diosa. Sonia Washington, Asheo to you. How are you? Good. Glad to see people start. What? Geraldine Morris, hello. Libran Goddess. I like that name. Hello. How are you doing? Lisa Clay, hey. Well, good evening, J Lo. Rachel Taylor, hey. Yeah. And today is Saturday. Pulled out the OG deck. The first deck that I went, actually, no, it's not the first deck I went into business with. I'm going to show y'all the first deck I actually did because I wrote all on the cards too, just to help me, you know, get things kind of down in my memory here. Ebony, what's going on? Of course, as all you know, if you're tuning in late after this is a live broadcast, so I do interact with my fam. Bam. Okay. Sonia Washington, good, glad to hear that. Latoya Anderson, hi, what's going on with you? How are you? Miss Lola 77, what's up, mama? Always a pleasure. Kissy, hello. Geraldine Morris, happy new year to you too. Great big hug to you, Loretta Deeds. You already know that. I already know that. Yeah, know that. Rachel Taylor, yeah, I told you. I'm gonna keep my word. You know, hear them cards. Today is Saturday. Welcome to 69'n Saturdays with yours truly, Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. Okay, and we are almost going into a new moon. So the moon is waning, like as in drunk waning. You know what I'm saying? Heather Washburn, you with these. The Bible says, beware the woman with flattering lips, right? But I don't give a shit because I love it. Thank you. Jacqueline Loper, peace and blessings to you. And yes, you know what? I'm also going to be blessing out y'all, you know, burning some ancestor notes, okay, in addition to things. I do have something a little special for y'all. I don't know if y'all are interested though. Time to let me know. I have my very own. It's a Shango macho bath. Okay, it's a bath. It's like a cleansing slash kind of opener of the way, I guess, for especially like for relationship stuff, finances, you know, abundance, happiness types. Because if you look at the actual, there's different versions of Shango, and Shango Macho was always pictured kind of like almost doing the Captain Morgan there, you know what I'm saying? But he's kind of kneeling down on a bunch of gold and money, and he's got a very happy look on his face, you know, and that's very key. You know, sometimes we got to pay attention to the iconography in certain pictures or for certain saints or for certain deities because they give away a lot of things because pictures are worth a million words, as you know. Heidi Richard. Yes. Loretta Dees, Rachel Taylor. All right. Yes. So this was my own bath that I've channeled. I've been using, and it's working very well. It's a very, I don't know about simple. These ingredients are all available in most grocery stores. Okay. So if you have any trouble, you can order them very cheaply online. Shannon Figueroa. Where am I at? I'm in the Bay Area, California right now. JLo says, yes, I've been giving some of those out. I'm assuming these. I came into some money after that last Taurus reading you did. They blessed me with a visit. 1,000. Whoa! She got broke off a rack. JLo got broke off a rack, people. Okay? So shit happens here. That's, you know what? That's I want to put that as the slogan to the new the Miracle Magi system we got coming out. It's just basically make shit happen, because that's the basis of it. Let's make some shit happen. All right. So let me give out the bat. But anyway, Saturday today is a perfect day also. As far as days of the weeks go, Saturday is that day that is really good for banishing, letting go. If you got to get aggressive with somebody, it's a great day for that. It's also basically kind of like, in my opinion, kind of like a Day of the Dead, but for the week. You know, it's not the official Day of the Dead, or you know what I mean, but it's close enough. Okay, it's very much close enough. So, um, like I said, it's a good day to do some cleansing. Why do you think a lot of people just naturally clean their houses on Saturdays? You know what I'm saying? It just, it's kind of innate in some ways. But yeah, so I'm going to give you guys this bath, okay? I channeled this bath, so this is my shit, so any of you Santeria workers or whatnot, don't get down my throat now. It's like, oh, I ain't heard of that. Well, I know you ain't. There's a lot of shit I do that people ain't heard about, but it works, and that's the bottom line. So you're going to need 5 ingredients. Numero uno. Okay. Number 2, I would suggest that you take this bath. If you know the day of the week you were born, take it on the day of the week you were born. Okay. That's kind of key. All right. Take it on the day of the week you were born. All right. So you're going to fill the bath up. Okay. I always like to use a white candle too, you know what I'm saying, when I do a lot of these things. Or a black candle, depending on if I have it. I love black candles. And if you think about it, the color black itself is very absorbing. It absorbs. If you wear black out in the sun, you're going to be hotter than if you wore a pastel color or white. White reflects, okay, which is also why, for example, if I'm doing readings, depending, I will wear black on my head. It's a receptive color, okay? Well, the reason why you see a lot of times people using white, white keeps shit out. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. I don't know why I'm bringing it. Oh yeah, candles. Anyways, so you can burn a candle with this. To me, I like it. It helps me to. I like a nice focal point too, and I like focusing on a flame. I am this incarnation. I'm a very much so fire element. You know what I mean? So I go good with the fire. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what's going on, people. Queen of Fire, AK. Well, hello, beautiful. Happy New Year to you too. So glad to be here. It's Karina Rodriguez says, "Oh, you retracted that statement, huh? Aggressive, yeah. In case you got a fucking issue out an ass whooping or something. I mean, let's just be honest here. Like I mean, that's a part of life, Just like in real life and in the physical world, you may have to defend yourself. Somebody may attack somebody or you, and you may either, what are you gonna do? Just get beat up, or you're gonna defend yourself. You're gonna swing back. You know what I mean? You're gonna bop, 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 tap that eye. You know what I'm saying? Um, Lisa Lopez, no wonder. Says born on a Tuesday night in '75. Same here. Yes, indeedy. Heather Washburn, a sexy flame. Why, thank you. Okay, so here is the bath without further to do. Time we got it. Okay. First ingredient you're going to need. I suggest you use this kind. If you cannot get this kind, that's okay. All right. You can substitute, but I strongly suggest this kind. It's just a very good kind. Tawana says try to beat their ass. That's right. If you gotta do it, you might as well go all the way, right, Tawana? Like you ain't gonna hold no punch, like you're gonna do the damn thing, okay? First of all, you're gonna need some apple cider vinegar. This particular kind though, okay, this is Bragg Organic, raw and unfiltered. And by all accounts, from what I understand in all my research, the best on the market, hands down. Okay, Narinder Kaur. Hello, how are you? Okay, second ingredient. I should probably put this in the description box. That's later on. You're going to want ground cinnamon, my favorite. Let me tell you something about cinnamon. It's a very versatile, very powerful, hot, magical herb. It's good for prosperity. It's good for love. It's good for lust. I mean, shit, if you take it, it can ramp up your metabolism. It can, spark up some libido. It also is a very good cleansing and back the fuck up off me herb. As far as those of you who've been crossed up, somebody sent you some bullshit, it's one of them powerful herbs. So it's like very, very versatile. Ground cinnamon. Now, if you wish and you have cinnamon sticks, you can use them too. Okay. Um, third ingredient, I use ground coriander. Ground coriander. It also has a lot of various attributes to it, but this also corresponds a lot too with your whole sexuality, your magnetism, uh, the lust. That sexual energy is not just for in your physical world or trying to attract it. It's people get rich off their sexual energy, and those who squander it don't. Okay, so it's also good for that, but it is does have some protective qualities as well. Okay, and the fourth one is cardamom. Somewhat similar, but it has different attributes than the coriander. You know what I mean? But the cardamom is definitely one to also help your relationships, your communications, keeping peace, um, and a lot of other things. You can also research that on your own too. All right, hello Eva, how you doing in Denver? Okay, last but not least, cumin or cumin. I had to, folks. I had to. Ground cumin. um. Okay, J Lo, you ask, you shall receive. Uh, me / Shango. Okay, so what you're gonna do is I'd use about 3 tablespoons of this, what you call it, apple cider vinegar. Put that in the water. And then me personally, this is just me. If you have your own little way that you want to integrate, that's fine. Go ahead, let us know how it works. I'm all ears. I like to, my left hand is definitely my receiving hand. I put the cinnamon in there. This is the outgoing one. Okay, so I received it here, and then I kind of charge it with my intention. Okay, and then I put this in the water. So usually I'll just I don't really take measurements, but it's just some, and I take it, and I like to give about 3 good sprinkles around. So I put enough where I could do that. So put it to you that way. So I do that with this, and then I do that with all the herbs. Of course, I'm focused on what I'm doing. I'm not thinking about some other bullshit while I'm doing this. Very key. And then I get in the tub. Um, Please be careful also with the cinnamon though. I have to say that. Be careful, especially if you ladies, because y'all got crevasses, okay? I don't, so I don't have to worry about nothing getting in somewhere. You know what I mean? But it can be irritating to the skin. I also had to say that. So that's a reason why I haven't really given this out before, because I usually want to give stuff out that is doable by the most people that can benefit from it. Okay, but just be careful with it. You don't have to use a whole lot. Okay, you don't have to use a whole lot. Remember, the intention is key with anything you do. So even if it's just a little bit and you're just doing 3 little sprinkles in a tub of water, you should be okay. I mean, now if you put like a cup of this shit, that might be different. It can irritate, so just be careful. Be burning. Yeah, exactly, right, Sonia? It's like I'm making soup or some shit over here. um She said, I got all that about to start cooking. Okay, Epiphany 1214. How are you? Wawa 33 from Sweden. Ah, how are you? Good to see you here. All right, welcome. So yeah, do that with everything, right? Make sure you put your intention in it. You know, see the energy coming through your hand, whichever hand you use, into the herbs, activating the ashe, the essence of that herb to work on your behalf towards your purpose, your agenda. Okay. And then you get in the tub, you light the come here, come here, man. Come a little closer. You light the candle. I like to keep it simple. I use Shanine Harris, what's going on? I like to use a little tea light. Very nice and simple. I'll anoint it, clean it, and anoint it, and then just I'll usually put like a chair in front of the tub, and just put the candle right there, and then get in there, and I just get into my meditation. I go where the results already happen. It's been happened. I do all of that. I might even do some other things, but first and foremost, I might just concentrate on clearing out shit, clearing the energy, doing all that, and then I'll go into what I want. I don't ever like to do something where I'm just taking on something that I don't want. I like to fill the gap. So even though this is kind of like a cleansing and a back the fuck up off me type for like negative shit, if you have any physical ailments, you're probably going to find after you take this bath, and if you've had somebody kind of putting some shit on you, you're going to immediately start feeling better. That thing is not going to be so sore, or you're going to be able to do little like, well, I don't, you might have different little problems. All of a sudden now your car is not doing what it was doing. I'm telling you, telling you. So anyways, I get in the bath, do my thing, and then usually I'll get out or let the water out and then take a shower and just rinse that off. This last time I did it was phenomenal. The results have been phenomenal. I didn't wash it off, so I don't know. Sometimes I get in the flow of different things and I do different shit. So that's just how that works. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's a good bath for you. That's the Shango Macho bath. My version of the Shango Macho. Obsidian Black, what's going on? Maria Ekman says, I'm from Sweden. You are spicy. Oh yeah, Jasmine Ramirez. Where in Puerto Rico are you? So good to have you here. Yes, to Wanda Vance. It's kind of like an all-purpose, predominantly also because sexual energy and money, they do go together. Okay, so I mean, I'm sure you've heard of transmuting sexual energy, turning sexual energy. So instead of just fucking like rabbits and busting off that energy, like take that energy and move it and transform it. It's very, very powerful for even creative endeavors too. So if you need some type of creative boost, or you want to be sure that you're getting rid of anything that is working against your creativity, this is another good thing for you too. Okay, and you might feel a little tingly down there. The libido might shoot up a little bit. So yes, Jasmine Ramirez. Okay, I have a shower. Oh, okay, good question. And this has been quite last time I left the video and it got fucking pulled that I gave this other bath for the, excuse me, for the, yeah, nice and naked, says Shanine Harris. Don't get me starting to think. Now let me focus, okay? Don't do that. Bahaya Sharpshooter says, hey, I have a walk-in shower. Okay, this is what you could do for that. For those of you who do not have a bath, you can do this. If you have a big bowl or a basin, you can fill it up with warm water, put all the ingredients in there, stick your fingers in your hand in there, stick your fingers in there, and twirl them around. No, but you know what I mean. Bless the water. Bless the water. Charge it with your intent. Get it nice and ready. Then when you go in, I would say before you, I mean, you could start the shower if you want, get wet, and then kind of scoot away from it. Take the basin in prayer, and maybe even just begin to pour it over your head, nice and slow as you can, so it runs down the back of your head and definitely down the front as well. Okay. And if you can, take some of the water and make sure you run it through the bottoms of your feet. Now I know some people are going to have a problem with it. You just got your hair did and stuff and don't want to dip your head. Oh, that's another part of the bath. You got to dip your head at least at some point in the bath. You want to submerge all of you. Okay, so to one advance. I'm not being nasty. That's you. I didn't say nothing nasty. That's your gutter mind. Okay. Some of y'all got that mind. Nice. Thank you so much, J Lo. You are a blessing that just is a blessing upon a blessing. Period. Since day one. You too, Tawanda. Yeah. So that's what you could do. And matter of fact, that's kind of what you can do with any bath, unless the bath really requires you to sit in there. Now, of course, if that's you got to work with what you got. So if you don't have a bath, if you don't have a bath, you got to do the best that you can. So that is good. That's good. So you can do pretty much any bath. You can kind of do it like that. Just take a basin in there with you, and whatever. The simplest way is just take some salt in there, and rub it on your body if you have nothing else. You know what I mean? Salt is a very powerful cleanser, and it extracts. Just that's the nature of salt. That's why they put salt on meat to make beef jerky and shit. It extracts. So spiritually, it also extracts. You got to be careful with that though too, because um you don't want to strip away too much of the good shit either, but you don't have to worry about it as long as you do it nice and regular. Of course, don't do it every day. Or I mean, you could, depending. If you have if you dealing with a lot of people and you got a lot of different fucked up energy, you might want to do it every day. So I mean, the salt one is you can actually do that one every day. So there you go. Okay. So there you go. All right. So now let's get into some questions. Don't all rush at once, please. Okay. So we're going to take about 15 to 20 minutes to get into some questions. I know that I think it was Ms. Marie. I don't know if she's on here or not. I definitely promised her that I would get her question in. So I'm open. So who wants to ask a question? And I shall wait patiently. Okay. Yeah, this lighting's kind of fucked up. Well, Christy Bottoms, she asks, Shango, is my Virgo gone for good? And hope you're having a good day. Well, I appreciate it. Lisa Clay asks how much coriander to use. Well, I don't know if you just tuned in. You just put some in your palm, enough to kind of go like this 3 times. So I might take one pinch. Here's one round. Here's another pinch. They could be very small pinches. They could be, you know, um, healthy pinches, if you will. All right. All right. So, okay. So for Christy Bottoms, Virgo gone for good. Is it a done deal? It's Christy Bottoms, Virgo gone for good. Is it a done deal? It's Christy Bottoms, Virgo. All right, Christy, you ready? Yes, same as the cinnamon, Lisa. Exactly. Okay. This is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. You know, is gone for good. You know, I'm not. I have to almost. Hmm, this is tricky. Why not a lot of shit's coming through? This is a tricky little thing here. Um, hmm. You know, it's just three cards, but still. Yeah, this Virgo of yours, huh? Was he a troublemaker? I feel like somebody, or it's either him or you, but somebody was prone. They were quite a character. I'll put it to you that way from what I'm seeing here. Anyways, you know, I'm gonna end up saying no. It's not over yet. It's definitely not over yet. I feel like there's some snapback to that. Okay. I would also just want to say to be careful. There's this Jack of Spades here. Okay. Like I said, since we're on Saturday, we're using black. Okay. Since it's Saturday, yeah. This, anyways, this Jack of Spades though is kind of throwing me off here. So I'm feeling that you need to be careful because I'm feeling there's man, I just feel like this guy's a character anyway. This Virgo, he's a character. All right. There's gonna be some snapback, but that doesn't mean it's all good. I put it to you that way. Okay. So let's see what else we got here. I'm gonna try and scroll back here to okay. What was the next question? Latoya Anderson. Will my writing career take off? For Latoya Anderson. Her writing career take off. Blow on it, Latoya. Yeah. Okay. All right. Chalache. Abso-fucking-lutely. You have a three of diamonds, right side up in the first position. Seven of clubs, which is a writer's card also. It's a writer's card. Okay? Definitely a writer's card. Right side up in the present. And you know what you got in the outcome position? Oh yeah, that's right, baby. That's right. That right side up eight. Okay? Of diamonds. So we talking definitely. Okay? It may not happen like just because you write the book or you start writing the this or that. Please don't get that if you do it they will come. People think that okay, once I put this website up or once I put out this book that like everybody's just gonna flock, everybody's just gonna whatever. It usually doesn't work out that way, but that's for your own benefit as well because there's some other things that you need to learn around the way, but it's going to be profitable for you. Just do not be deterred by anything. Use all information. There's no such thing as failure, only feedback, but you got that. Okay. So now, who else yesterday in an 18-year-old relationship from a controlling man? Ebony says, think we'll ever be able to co-parent smoothly. All right. So will Ebony ever be able to co-parent smoothly with this guy? Will Ebony be able to co-parent smoothly? All right. Only the truth, babies. Mm. You know, I feel there also might be a situation, and I don't know if this is you. It's also got some scorpion energy to it, okay? But this is coming out in the outcome position. Now, the first two cards I want to show you are, well, they came out like this. The Eight of Diamonds, and you have the Eight of Hearts, okay? So, I also kind of feel like there might be a complication with somebody moving far away, possibly. Okay, that also might be some type of issue if it isn't already. But I feel like there also might be. I feel this influence of a woman, and I don't know if he has somebody that's also making the co-parenting more difficult, or if this is you and your feelings here. But I see an embittered woman, an angry woman, a woman who might be prone to start trouble also, whether that's from behind the scenes or whatnot. So you did get a yes, but there's a huge gluteus maximus after that. There's a huge butt after that. Okay. So I do feel like there's kind of something blocking that right now. So you might want to, work your magic on this situation too. This is a situation that you can work your magic on too. Okay. So that's pretty much what I have for you right there. Okay. Domingue, Domingue, Dominguez Maria, yes or no? Is the Libra going to contact me? All right. I like the way you asked that. Is the Libra going to? Is the Libra going to? Okay. Wow. I actually got a no for that. I actually got a no for that. You said the Libra too, right? I can see sometimes he acts more like a Gemini. you know? I don't know if you know that yet. but yeah, I'm actually not seeing no. They're telling me no on that. Okay? They're telling me no on that. Yeah, they're telling me no on that. What else we got? And please let me know if I'm wrong, Shanine Harris, well, you can, she says, am I getting in your shower or mine? Oh my God, see? Y'all are too much. Don't let me answer that. Your choice, lady's choice. Rachel Taylor. Okay, you got a complicated question, but I'm going to tackle this one. All right. What can I do to manifest the money I need to purchase a car this month? No car, can't get to work. Well, first and foremost, I do advise you to take this bath that I just gave out. Okay. Sometimes it's not about what can I do versus more or less, it's more about if I just got rid of this shit, naturally other things will come to me. So I do feel already that there's some blockages there, and your incessant worry is just going to add to that. Okay, sweetheart? So take this bath, number one. Let's see what else. What can she do to manifest? Give me some advice. What can she do? What can Rachel Taylor do? Okay, what can Rachel Taylor do to manifest this money? And I know you guys might be commenting. I can't see it because I had to scroll back, so forgive me. All right. What can I do here? What can she do? Okay, I took an extra shuffle for you for this one. Now I'm not gonna be able to get into no hour-long thing about this, but interesting. Okay, so this is the headline. Three of diamonds. Okay, but it is reversed. Okay, if you really want this car, are you willing to I feel like in some ways there may be a short-term sacrifice needed. In other words, maybe you might have to cut out some things even just for this month. And you know what I mean? Because I kind of feel like I'm seeing definitely, and I'm sure this is also because of the car as well. But that three of diamonds, since it's reversed, I see like we're leaking money. We're leaking money, and it's almost like like you were leaking blood. After a while, it's going to get to a point where you're going to die, or you're not going to die, but you understand the analogy, though. You know what I mean? It could be very serious. Okay. Now, I'm sensing here that you have a circle of friends, or you have some type of they're showing me some type of a network here. Okay. Now, this might be a very, very Hail Mary type of thing. I'm sorry, I got some things coming through. Okay. I don't know if there's something that you can offer or some type of creative endeavor that you can do. But what I was going to say is maybe even perhaps creating another channel, such as like a very small, like, I mean, now don't get me wrong, but like a very small like GoFundMe or something like that, okay, and kind of hype it up. If you have I sense that you kind of maybe have a good social circle, not so well, yeah, like a good social circle or something like that. But you might also say, okay, and in return for whatever it is, forever, your help, your blessing, your gifting of whatever, look up different platforms to do that. I said GoFundMe, but that's just what kind of came to mind. But I'm sure there's other platforms that maybe you can do that and put this in front of your family and your friends. So it's not like you're begging. So like I said, and in exchange, maybe you could offer them. I don't know. I feel like there's something creative that you can do to offer them as kind of like a thank you for their thing. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But number one is also we got to stop the bleeding somewhere. So I don't know who or what is kind of sucking a lot of the other money besides just regular bills. But even if it's possible to just let something go for this month and direct all your focus on this car right now, as far as financially. But don't get too tight-fisted now. We got to keep in that abundant mind state in order to have that abundance return. Because if we start getting scary and I don't want to spend nothing, and because I get it and I totally understand, and I'm not mocking you personally or anything, but I'm just saying. So that's kind of like what came through to me. Work that creativity, work your contacts, your network. You have some type of a network, or you got somebody with a network, which is like your network. Okay, let's see what else we got. Kissy asks, is it safe to go on the trip I have been contemplating? This is serious. So, for Kissy, is it safe for her to go on the trip she's been contemplating? Is it safe for her to go on the trip that she's been contemplating? Is it safe for Kissy to go on the trip she's been contemplating for so long? She's been contemplating, period. All right. Yeah, you got the green light on that. All red here. So you got the green light. Definitely. It's safe for you. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna scroll down because I don't know what I missed already. So I'm way in the back. So you guys are gonna have to put up the new shit. Let me see here. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? Jasmine Ramirez. Nice question. She's a Capricorn, born in December. Is there going to be a new love this year? There's going to be a new love this year for Jasmine Ramirez. Is there going to be a new love this year? Is there going to be? You're very welcome, Kissy. Absolutely. Mwah. And some champagne jacuzzi. There you go. All right. Is there a new love for Jasmine? Just one more shuffle. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. Is there a new love for Jasmine Ramirez this year coming? Is she in alignment for that? Is her trajectory leading her to that right now? Let us know. Okay. Don't give us no bullshit. Only truth. Oh wow, I actually see, yeah, absolutely. I feel like right now there seems to be some type of obstacle though, but you're gonna overcome this, okay? I don't know what's kind of been getting in the way. I don't even know if there's maybe even some type of physical ailment too that has also been taking up, some of your attention, that maybe you have been having to devote a little bit of your time in dealing with, okay? Or it could be some type of a work situation here, okay? But I do see you coming out of this. Whatever this is, it's kind of like, I feel like you're kind of going through a little something right now. You know what I'm saying? You're a little something, and you was coming out of, I don't know how long it's been or whatnot, but you weren't feeling emotionally stable or emotionally secure also. But I do see you linking up with somebody, and I feel like shit's gonna really start to balance out for you, especially in the love department. So I do see that as a yes. Okay, They're telling me yes. All right. Uh-oh. Buffering. Seems like I'm buffering. Now don't forget, we have 15-minute readings here, okay? So that's kind of like a stimulus package for those who definitely need it like that, okay? But we can get it a little bit more in depth. We can ask question after question because a lot of times one question leads to another, so we can really dial into things, okay? You can find all that in the description box, or you could book a regular reading, or you could submit a callback request so I can call you, okay? Um, what's up, Queen of Fire? See, I'm a Capricorn, Aquarius, man. Okay, Miss Lola 77. I'm a Capricorn with an Aquarius man. Is this my twin flame? I'm a Capricorn. Okay, is the Aquarius Miss Lola's twin flame? Is the Aquarius Lola's twin flame? Is this her twin flame? I kind of already know, but I just want to see if the cards are going to echo my... I'm actually seeing no, which I kind of felt already. Okay. Is he who's a Gemini? Also, like, does he have any Gemini? Does he have like a Gemini in his chart somewhere? Um, but yeah, actually though, no. I mean, I'm feeling it's more of a soulmate than a twin flame type of deal. Okay, I don't feel like this is the twin flame for you know what I mean. Your twin, your actual other half, you in another form. You know. Okay, Miss Lola. Yeah, I said, but I'm not. Yeah, this is. He's more of a soul mate, part of like a soul cluster, but not a twin flame. Twin flame is like you know what twin flame is like. Uh-huh. Okay. Graciela Contreras. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Okay, spoken softly. Will I manifest a much more lucrative career path this year? Thank you. Well, spoken softly. Manifest a much more lucrative career path this year. She in alignment for that. Show us, reveal us, show us what's going on under the hood there. Oh, wow. As of right now, I have to be honest with you. I feel like we may be getting off on the wrong foot if that is our objective. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. For one, I have this eight of clubs here in the middle. Okay, and it is reversed, and then we have this seven of diamonds. I feel like the seven of diamonds is basically, even though it ain't reversed, I still feel like there's some type of a blockage. I feel like there's also there's still some more excavation that you need to do within you, as far as there may even be some emotional blockages here. I hate to say it, but like, that's kind of right now what's going on, and this can be altered. Okay, so this is not set in stone, so I do want you to know that. But as of right now, just the way things are right now, I would have to say no. I would have to say no. So there may be some alterations that we need to do. Okay. Um, I also feel like, yeah, that's one of the main things too. It's having to also do with your self identity. Uh, I think you need to do a little bit more work as far as actually just being that person, as far as that person that you want to be. Like, you got to possess it first before you can manifest it. You know, and I'm quoting a quote from Dr. Keone. He just posted it, and it fits right here, so I'm using it. Shout out to Dr. Keone also. Baba. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Share Cougar. What kind of work can you see I may do? Okay, Share Cougar. Share Cougar. What kind of work? What kind of work? Okay. Show us. Thank you. Hmm. Interesting. 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 For some reason, I feel like, I'm not saying you're becoming a teacher, but I feel like working, I want to even almost say maybe with other women in some capacity, okay? But it's definitely a fit for you, I feel, in some very strange way. There's also like a motherly energy around it as well. So like, I don't know if it's working with kids. I don't know exactly whatever, but I feel like it also has to do with you. I feel like it has to do with you some in somehow, some form of fashion, like, I don't know, teaching, or like even just, I don't know, something or some type of communication around that. I'm not quite sure. It's kind of fuzzy right now. But that's kind of like what I got, just as a shorthand, and I'm trying to be concise, because I could spend a lot of time on this one. I could spend a lot of time on this one. Even if I don't know, something along them lines, though. If that makes any sense to you, I might, you know what I'm saying? I think that would be the most fulfilling work for you, though. To some degree, for some reason. That seems to be what's coming through. Um, Jasmine Ramirez, you're very, very welcome. Lisa Clay, a new career coming soon for me. Is it? Are you determined to make a new career for yourself? That's an important question too. You know what I'm saying? So let's just see as of now if you're on track for that. Okay. There may be some adjustments that you need to make, which is nothing wrong with that. We all get off track. That's part of being on track, is getting off track, you know. Okay, so is there for Lisa Clay, is there a new career coming for Lisa Clay? Is there a new career coming? Egats, you got a King of Hearts. You got this Jack of Diamonds, but it's reversed. And even though it's a yes or no, then you got this Eight of Spades reversed. This Spades energy is blocking you from going into there. So I do feel you as well. We need to do some adjustments. Also, might having to do with being a little, getting more specific as to what direction you want to go. You know what I'm saying? What direction? That comes from knowing yourself. I know nobody likes to hear that. People like the easy answers, and I get it, but it does affect the whole pie. Okay. So as of right now, I would say it's not looking too likely for you right now, only because I feel like there's some unfinished business that needs to be taken care of first. Um, and I feel like in some ways also, and I know you didn't ask this, but I'm just kind of offering this as far as this also, it's just kind of jumping out to me. I feel like you've been giving away your personal power. Okay. So you getting into this new career is going to require you to have personal power and to be able to ramp your personal power, to claim it, to walk in it. And yeah, I do feel that I do feel like that there's something. It's definitely internal though, and there may even also be some external blockages as well. The internal is often reflected outside of us as either lack of funds, some type of limitation, but I feel like there's also probably I'm pretty certain with you there's also some external limitations concerning what you might be considering, or at least that's what you're looking at anyway. Okay, Miss Empress, does my Leo know that we're twin souls? Well, that question presupposes that you guys already definitely are. Okay, I'm just going to ask this question. The one you pose is what I'm going to ask. Okay. Does Miss Empress's Leo know that y'all are twin souls? All right. Slap it on the ass. Slap her on the ass a few times. Wake up that root chakra. Nice 3-time combo. Yes, I do. I also have this feeling like you be seeing them a lot in dreams or something, because I see there is definitely a some type of connection or something going on, extracurricular. Okay, one who walks between worlds, mama. Okay, and but your answer to your question is yes. On some level, he does know. Now, whether that's conscious or not, that's another story. Because subconsciously, and maybe on an unconscious level and on a soul level, he knows, but it hasn't matriculated up to his conscious waking mind where he just consciously literally knows that, if that makes any sense to you. All right. Graciela Contreras, my family has been thinking about moving to a different state. I also really want to move. Will it happen anytime in the future? Okay, Graciela Contreras. Is she in alignment to move? Is she in alignment to move her and her family to a different state? Is she in alignment to move sometime in the future? Now, we ain't saying when because I can get off into other questions. And I want to be fair, but if I was to get a yes, I'd say, okay, well, let's see when. When are we right now on track to move? If we didn't change a thing and just kept shit like it is, when would we move? All right. Slap, slap, slap on that ass. No. Oh. Damn, I see. I feel like it's going to be very difficult right now for you. Got a lot of spades energy, reverse spades energy around this question. In the outcome position. In the outcome position, I feel like there's more preparation. There's more groundwork to this. Okay. Also more groundwork on the mental creative level. Okay. We need to know exactly where, if it's possible, go to, or even, well, now you can Google fucking satellite shit. You can look around, you can go different places, find out which neighborhoods are cool, which are not, and even go and get a street view of certain things. If you go and look on what apartments are for rent, I feel like there's a lot more of that work needs to be done. You need to really get it in your mind and your heart that it's done, even if you can't travel over there right now. But what's kind of perplexing me is this Jack of Diamonds, which is reversed. And I know you just asked a yes or no question, but it's definitely going to require some work. It's going to require some groundwork. So I'm going to answer this question. Will you be moving? I mean, yeah. But once again, there's one of them big bombas in the way, a big butt. All right. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So we're about to wrap it up here. I'm gonna go down to the very bottom. Okay. Miss Empress says, see, I missed Miss Empress's comment there. because I was scrolled back, still scroll back. She says it makes total sense. Thank you. Okay, got you. All right on. Ravenel, bunch of hearts. Thank you so much. Latoya Anderson, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. Tuan Van says, speak that into existence. There's a lot of that type of work. I would say that's even more important than the actual physical work. But you really got to get it within, because I feel like there's so much doubt. And I always use this analogy, like driving with the parking brake on is what this whole fucking is what this operation feels like to me if I was in your body. Okay. Gerald Morris. I'm trying to answer those that I didn't really get to, so I don't want to. All my love, Pass. Is there a future? Okay, Michelle. Um, Roxy Bones. Yeah. Wow. Be what? Silver Swan. Did you email me earlier? Just wondering. I don't want to say the name just in case for privacy because you're a client and I don't do that. So if you're under here as the Silver Swan, please let me know. Nothing at all. Just heard. Lots of love, Roxy. Hold on. What's your Michelle? Michelle. Okay, Michelle Radell. Radell. Is there a future with Julio and I? Is there a future with Michelle and Julio? 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 Okay, you ready, Michelle? Are you ready? All right. You too, Roxy Bolt. Stay gorgeous. God damn. Well, you want to know what you got? This is the first card. A nice upside down Joker. The second card you got. Alright. The Six of Clubs. In this case, it is right side up, but we're doing yes or no. Then you got this Ten of Diamonds, okay? I'm gonna put it to you like this. I feel there's some unexpected shit. You've also, in dealing with this guy, there was always some unexpected shit coming on. Like, not maybe all the time, but enough to where this Joker is popping up. I'm going to say yes, there is a future, but I don't know if it's necessarily the future that's going to, the kind of future that's going to last, or the kind of future that you're going to want to last, okay? Because eventually I see you guys, or one of you anyways, especially, kind of having a change of values as far as like, when I say values, you know, what's important to you in a relationship? What are your deal breakers? What are your must-haves? You know, you could start off cool, and then if the other person starts to change, and now maybe they're doing something that's a deal breaker to you, or they stopped doing one of your must-haves. Do you even have, you know, I would suggest also for you to get a piece of paper, put a line down the middle. What does my ideal mate have to have? Like, or what do they have to, you know, give to me, or what do they not give, but you understand what I'm saying. What are the must-haves, and what are the I'm not even fucking with it, I ain't dealing with it, these are non-negotiable. Even if he has all my must-haves and doesn't have all my I'm not fucking with it, but they have one, that little one is enough to fuck the whole relationship up. So it's important to know what that is for you, okay? Well, he is in Mexico, and I'm in Canada. Like I said, um, there is somewhat of a future. It's really questionable right now from this perspective, as to whether it's going to be the kind of future that you are going to want. You might even lose interest in this after some time. Silver Swan, did you ever answer my question? Did you email me earlier? That's all. And I don't know if you meant that question or this question. Yeah. Okay, Silver Swan, does my crush like me? Does my crush like me? Silver Swan. Does Silver Swan's crush like her? Does Silver Swan's crush like her? Is it true? All right. Silver Swan's crush like her. Oh my God. Once again, you got a two of diamonds, then you got this again. This guy's popping up. Then you got this, okay? I'm just gonna have to say no at this point. I don't think he's aware. Um, I don't think he's aware right now, or he's maybe seeing you right now in that same light right now. And I'm sorry to tell you that that's the underlying feeling that I'm getting from this, even though this Joker is really throwing me off with this question. Raven L. I'm trying to get to somebody I haven't answered. You know, Trisha. Okay. Does my boyfriend love me like he says he does? All right. Does Trisha's boyfriend love her like he says? Only the truth, only the truth, only the truth. Peep it out, Trisha. Just send your little vibe there to that. All right. Ooh wee. You know, I'm gonna say this. Okay. I feel like you guys have, or you maybe did have, but like a part of your relationship was like kind of maybe even highly sexualized. Okay. So I'm going to say yeah, he does care, but he also because you got a lot of these other cards in here too, which not this kind of like these two were at the beginning. This is the first one. This is the second one, and then in the outcome position, this. So you know, in addition to that though, I do feel like yeah, he does care about you. He might. I don't feel like he loves you necessarily as much as you love him. Okay, but I also feel like that will be. There's a strong probability that that will be changing over the next coming months. I feel like he's kind of like seems like he's a little bit slower to. I but I definitely I feel like this was like a highly sexualized. So in a way, he was kind of wrapped up also from the chocha. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Uh, all right. Rachel Taylor, just in case you take a second. You know, Asar, yo, Asar, Haya Bay, I gotta get you. Cause I ain't really, you ain't been on too much, so I got to fuck with you. Asar, what's up? How you doing? Okay, Asar, should I leave my Taurus mate? Okay. Is it in Asar's highest interest? From all the way around. Known and unknown. Things that we can understand, things that we can't. To leave his Taurus mate at this time. Ashe, and so it is. Only the truth. Only the truth. Alright. Wow. I don't know what it is with y'all. Y'all be getting spades, 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 reverse, reverse, then like it'll be one little red at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Wow, Asar, have you been giving away your personal power in this relationship? Have you been giving away your personal power? Do you feel like you're giving away your personal power in this relationship? I feel like I feel like you have. I really feel like you have. Who's an artist here anyway, by the way? Between you and your mate, who's the artist? Who's the artist? Okay? Is that you? Because I got this three of spades coming up here at the beginning. Don't necessarily know. It's not reversed, but yeah, somebody's got some crazy artistic energy around them. Let me scroll down so I can see if you did respond because I am not there. I see. Your question though, was it a good, is it, overall, overall, let me see here. I'm sorry, man. I just want to get the verbatim. I want to answer your question. Should I leave my Taurus mate? Damn, that's fucking hard, man. But you know what? I don't know. I feel like this is also zapping you financially too. Okay? It's affecting you in a lot of different ways. I'm not saying you broke, but the overall answer that they're saying basically is a yes at the end of the day. It's not going to be easy. I don't expect you to do it. It's also why, you're even asking this question. I feel like you're doing this for more confirmation than just because you don't know. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense to you. But you know. I'm just gonna say it like that. You know. Okay. I'm not saying to go rushing and doing anything. I can only advise. I can't tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel if you don't, this King of Diamonds here is also showing that they're where it's kind of going for you. I feel like things are going to start taking more of a nosedive for you, if that makes. Yeah, see, yeah. So they're in alignment with you. You know what I mean? Because I know that's what you've been leaning on, but I know you also kind of feel a little guilty about it too in some ways. And even though you probably shouldn't, but you still do. I don't know what's holding you there necessarily. Also, uh, could also be some type of because you got, like I said, you had that eight of spades. Spades is also a spiritual energy. We're talking about the ether. When we talk about the different elements, water, earth, fire. Spades also does represent that spirit. So I feel like you're gonna have to do some heavy, serious. Yeah. See, you already knew. I knew you knew. I knew you knew. They're telling me he knows. He just needs that. He might need to go to about 10 different other readers to hear it again. But like you already know. It's the point is but there's going to need to be also. Thank you very much. If you want to do this successfully, son. Okay, you're going to need to do some heavy duty, energetic cord cutting rituals and some cleansing. So if and when you do, that's going to be required of you, or else it's going to make things a lot more difficult. Okay, so please do that. All right. If you do, when you do decide, start doing them cord cutting exercises. Okay, well check this out though. We're gonna wrap this up. It's 5:07 here. All right. I want to. You know what? How much is this? 10,000, 30,000, 40,000. You ever looked at Saturn? Saturn is also that. Let me see here. Fuck that. We're gonna go 9. No, let's say 7. Okay. I'm giving you guys 70,000. I'm showering all you guys. Okay, all you guys. And I'm actually sending this to you guys, to your Auries. Not nobody. These are usually sent to the ancestors. I already did my ancestor shit. And Elegua and Mama Chita over there, Lubana. Yeah, everybody got theirs. So I'm giving this to you guys, okay? And may you see the manifestations of this shit physically now, and now, in the way it needs to be, the way that you most want it, but also the way you most need it. Most importantly, if this damn torch lights. All All right. So we on fire up in here. So I'm putting this down because it's about to get a big flame here. Yeah, just so you know, this is real. This is going. This is happening. It's happening, man. Yeah. This is to all my fam bam here, okay? You know, willing you, wishing you, intending you the abundance that you need in whatever form that you need. Be that emotional, be that financial, be that however. You know what I mean? Maybe it's needing some type of help in another way. It doesn't have to always be money. You know what I'm saying? That's right, 1214. Oh, it's my pleasure, Tawana. You know it. You know I love y'all. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Now, I do have to get going. I have some email readings to do to conclude. I'm also working on some music for my shit, my channel. I ain't done that in some time. Y'all don't know, but I mean, yeah, we almost, yeah, huh, up at Capitol and Warner Brothers back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Way, way back. But yes, I'm also an audio engineer too. A lot of people don't know that. Um, and more importantly, yeah, a producer, writer. Yes, 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 yes. 12/12. Me, MJ Royal. That's my sister's birthday. 12/12, baby. Oh yeah. So I said, Rachel, what's your credit looking like? Yeah. See, convergence. I love how y'all converge with each other too. That means a lot to me. You know, that's awesome. And you notice, I'm not crazy. Y'all notice there's just good fucking energy here. Like in the chat room, everything. It's not like people beefing and doing all this stupid shit like other places. You know, the energy is good here, and I'm gonna keep making sure that it is. You know what I'm saying? Vane and Vane and Sanel, possibly, possibly. Yes, J Lo. Special blessing, special. You know what? I got a little bit more too. Let's make it an 11, shall we? Let's make it an 11 since we already did 7. Here's another what? Yeah, here's another 40,000. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. You going to get this work. I'm saying the Jade Emperor said you going to get this work. We're going to push it all the way through. So y'all take your baths, do what you got to do, cleanse. You know, this is the time. I believe it's Tuesday or Wednesday is the new moon. Oh, Tuesday I think is the new moon. Perfect. Tuesday is the new moon. So it's the perfect time to start getting rid of shit. Remember, for a lot of you, your problem is not in getting more of something. It's actually in getting rid of something, you know, that your secret of success lies. Okay? So that has been your Q&A. I'm glad everybody here. 69 and Saturday with Shango Rei. I love you all, and we shall be be returning. I don't know about tomorrow, but I shall definitely be back in your ear like a Q-tip. All right, like, share, subscribe, and thrive in that order. All right, you heard it here first, folks. So I'm about to dip out, but I just want to let y'all know I really do love you. I care about y'all. Come see me on Facebook or on Instagram. That's also an excellent way that I kind of keep tabs. You know, you can let me know what's going on with you. All right. Blessings, 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 everybody. All right. I am up out of here. Peace.